for other members of his crew on how they will handle this situation. Officiating one man short. Bradford not on the same page with Stephon Diggs, who was covered by the veteran Tracy Porter.
These two had a lot of problems last week in Philadelphia. Diggs was too short. He was too deep. This time he's not on the same page. Young receiver, veteran quarterback, cross signals again.
Norv Turner, when we visited with him, put that on Diggs. Just didn't run the right routes. That drives Norv crazy. Man wide open, and Diggs couldn't make the catch. He was behind the defense, and the throw just a hair too long.
Use an up-tempo offense, and that's the matchup they wanted. Their young speed receiver, Stephon Diggs, working against Tracy Porter, who's been injured, and he ran right by the veteran. Bradford usually rings these up, disgusted with himself. Third down and long. Time for the Bears to unleash their pass rush. They've been effective in these obvious passing situations.
Bradford likes the tight end Kyle Rudolph on third down. Looking in that direction and throws for Rudolph, and he's short of the first down. Ripped down by
Town races. Then begins the reign of the big chief.
Not sure I get the point of the fight.
But you will. You will. My black
One-on-one coverage.
me out. I'm
Makes a
not
good
the
wrap.
skill to the
Tackle
kill.
one down.
It'll be just you and tenderloin.
If the car takes damage, I doubt she'll know what to do.
Better say, you'll try him. You must.
He cost him dearly the last time.
Wonder about the spin of the punt off the left-footed block. A little bit different than what they customarily see. Another beauty by Locke, and they could not rescue it. Trey Waynes was there, but couldn't keep it out of the end zone. So the ball will come out to the 20. It'll be the best starting field position on possession 3 for the Chicago Bears.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic Ride Control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh?
Yep, per second.
This is the new Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. Or it's Black Friday all month long at your GMC dealer with cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Sierra 1500 double cab vehicles in stock. That's over $8,900 on this 2016 Sierra.
Find a place in the picture. It's along the old highway.
With Thursday Night Football, starting at 8:25 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network.
Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback from Minnesota, has done an excellent job so far this season. Again, Tim, it's been Rhodes closed. Odell Beckham of the Giants on a Monday night game, a career low 23 yards receiving. And the Giants lost in Minneapolis. And the best receiver for the Houston Texans in week 5, DeAndre Hopkins, had 5 catches. They were all in the second half, although Rhodes did have a pass interference and defensive holding penalty while matched up with Hopkins. So another challenge tonight for Xavier against Alshon Jeffrey.
Xavier Rhodes and the entire Minnesota Vikings know where Jay Cutler is going to look tonight in critical situations. They have got to get the ball to Alshon Jeffrey. They misfired early in this game for a touchdown. And Jeffrey has been shut out. No touchdowns this season. He's on a franchise contract. They got to get him going.
I will gladly give you my children as slaves.
In this secondary, he'll make it tough.
Targeted twice, no catches for Jeffrey. The only player in the league with 500-plus yards receiving this season who does not have a touchdown. Play action pass to Howard. Cutler throws the deep ball, and too deep. Looking for Deontay Thompson, who got behind Terrence Newman.
Deontay Thompson against the veteran Terrence Newman, 38 years old. One-on-one coverage, just a post pattern. Thompson had a step, Cutler overthrew him. Cutler's missed a lot of time, hasn't worked with Thompson a lot. He's used to seeing Kevin White Eddie Royal, 2 veteran receivers who are out tonight.
The White, their first-round pick a year ago, injured again, missed all of last year with a leg injury. Zach Miller makes the catch. That's 98 straight catches without a drop on throws that were on target, the longest streak in the NFL. It actually dates back to 2010 because Miller missed 3 years, largely due to injury. The front four for Minnesota is outstanding, 17 sacks up front. And if you're Evelyn Wood, you enjoyed the rest of the lineup for the Minnesota Vikings. They move fast. Their lineup moves fast.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Charles Leno, guilty of the false start, 3rd-year left tackle out of Boise State.
Let's see what Jay Cutler gives his Bears in the huddle. He's got 2 new guards. He's got a rookie center. And he's got to match wits with Mike Zimmer in a defense that loves to disguise and confuse on these 3rd and long.
There's 32% on 3rd down. Vikings blitz. Cutler has time, and his throw is way too high for Miller. There was contact, but the ball was way over his head.
You do not want to get behind in the chains against this Viking defense. Robinson is a defensive end lined up as a defensive tackle. He and Anthony Barr are going to blitz on a cross dog, and it's man-to-man coverage with Harris and Smith roving at free safety. There's nothing there.
Pat O'Donnell will punt again. Adam Thielen back deep for it. They're without Marcus Sherrills, best punt returner in franchise history. 5 career punt returns for touchdowns. He's out with a wrist injury suffered last week at Philadelphia. And now Thielen out of Minnesota State stumbles down at the 32-yard line with the coverage about to arrive. 51-yard punt. Thielen took it back for 4. 3-0 Chicago.
I'm Clay Matthews, and I'm good at football. And so is Verizon. Because if you have Verizon, you now have Stream Pass. Get access to the best NFL content, hassle-free, all in HD without using your data. So you can watch every live, local, and primetime game on your phone with NFL Mobile. That's better than good. It's the best. And I'm the best. Watch live NFL games and more on NFL Mobile with Stream Pass. Only on America's Best Network.
First class, gonna punch your way to fitness. Hey, great form, though. A little goodness is the beginning of greatness. Whole nuts, real fruit, with dark chocolate. Introducing Goodness Knows.
Is he gone? Finally! I thought he'd never leave.
Why are you texting my man at 2 a.m.?
If you want someone to leave you alone, you pretend like you're sleeping. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Taking selfies in the kitchen does not make you a model.
Okay. Part of the Arby's sponsorship, I guess.
More subtle than I was thinking.
We're not done.
That's a potato cake.
All right, have a good show.
Arby's. Scott has the meats.
Back in the great city of Chicago, Bears hosting Monday Night Football for the 2nd time this year. It's their 4th primetime game. They've had a Sunday night, a Thursday night, now 2 Mondays. They're still looking for their first win in primetime and a rare home win. They're 2-9 at home in their 2nd season under John Fox. Haven't given this crowd much to cheer about. They're trying to fire up the fans as the defense is on the field, leading 3-0 with 3:12 to go in the first quarter.
Vikings need a first down. They need to develop some kind of rhythm on offense.
They haven't been able to capitalize on good field position. Starting now from the 32, tough run by Matt Asiata out near the 39-yard line. Harold Jones-Quartet made the tackle.
Bradford been under pressure early again in this game. He went down hard. And when you get pressured a lot, You sometimes rush throws. You can't step up and finish throws because of the push in the pocket, and he missed Stephon Diggs, a ball that he normally hits. Second and short.
You asked Sam last night when you're pressured like he is what are your concerns. He said you have to continue to go through your progressions. You can't rush through the options. Jonathan Bullard, a nice tackle on Matt Asiata, taking him down short of the first down by about 1.5 yards.
This offensive line has been yelled at a lot this week, and they're trying to use this no-huddle offense to calm the Bears down.
They're coming up to the line quickly, trying everything they can. They just can't do anything on the ground. Asiata stuffed well short of the yard to make. Adrian Amos up from his safety spot.
The offensive line just cannot knock anybody off the ball and get a short yardage conversion. Third down along 2. Just going to run an inside zone, and Brandon Fusco stalemated at the point of attack. Free linebacker in the hole, and it's another 3 and out for the Viking offense.
They're 0 for 4 on third down. Trayvon LeBlanc bat deep again. Already the 4th punt of the first quarter for Jeff Locke. Not a good one. Low and returnable for LeBlanc. The rookie out of Florida Atlantic. An excellent coverage by Cordero Patterson, who in his 4th year out of Tennessee just became a gunner this year, and he has become an excellent gunner. 40-yard punt, 7-yard return. Well, more of the same from a week ago, coach, for Sam Bradford, who was roughed up by his former Eagle teammates in Philadelphia. You mentioned the top of the telecast. Sacked 6 times, hit 12, fumbled 4 times, lost 2 through a terrible interception at the beginning of the game. The 2 teams exchanged turnovers on 5 straight possessions. Back to the drawing board on the sideline for the Minnesota offense. Play action pass for Jay Cutler. Kadeem Carey was the running back. A wobbler caught into Minnesota territory. Cameron Meredith, the second-year man out of Illinois State, banged down by Terrence Newman.
Who is Cameron Meredith? Bootleg. Cutler pulls up and zings one. I've been watching this Chicago Bear film. I thought Meredith was Kevin White. Then I thought Meredith was Alshon Jeffrey. Then I put the film away and I said Meredith is playing like the best receiver on the Bears offense. He's an unknown out of Illinois State, former quarterback.
Wasn't active at the beginning of the year. I remember here with the first Monday night game this season, week 2, the first Bears appearance, and you at practice were wondering why Meredith wasn't playing. So impressed you were. Kadeem Carey, the ball carrier. Brian Robison made the tackle.
Well, Meredith, and for the most part, this entire group of Bears receivers are outside receivers. They're guys that line up outside the numbers, run outside breaking routes. They run down the field. What they're lacking is a slot receiver, and you're going to see later in this game, Meredith is going to work between the numbers and make some critical inside breaking catches.
As expected, low scoring. The Bears leading Minnesota 3-0 after 1 quarter here at Soldier Field on Monday Night Football.
Hey, who wants some picks from a guy who told you to take a team that got beat 78-0? Sure you do. Thankfully, we avoided the bad beats this week. A 4-1 week of winners. We got some. We got some winners.
There's no trouble. Used to be outside the walls was certain death. Now we can send out scouts and gather supplies and such again.
Don't be late.
I don't see why you're making such a...
castle's not far. Set to move!
Saturday night at 8 Eastern time at ABC, a huge Big Ten playoff implications. Couple of one-loss teams, number 9 Nebraska in Columbus to take on second-ranked Ohio State. Streaming live on ESPN and GSPN. Season played well.
Schroeder's convoys carry on.
Wisconsin.
Takes are rolling. Schroeder's power is weakened.
Never played short or good.
Guardian stands ready to honk and holler.
Vikings, or you're going to get destroyed in one-on-one pass protection. But Alshon Jeffrey never turned for the ball. Don't understand that.
No.
Jeffrey and Cutler have connected a number of times, but I've never seen that result.
Accurate throw. Third time they've targeted Jeffrey. Still without a catch. Third down and 8 just across midfield. 4 receivers in the game. Harrison Smith on a safety blitz. Now a shovel pass ahead to Jordan Howard. Here he goes again. Jordan Howard weaves his way down inside the 20-yard line.
Jay Cutler. Something we talked about in the pregame. What they miss is his gunslinging ad-lib plays. Unblocked defender. Harrison Smith, the full ball safety. Cutler's going to avoid him. He has the presence to flip the ball to Jordan Howard. That might be the biggest pass play against the Vikings all season. Can the Chicago Bears finish a drive? They love to throw the ball in this 3 tight end set. Great time to do it.
34-yard pass play. Now back to the ground with Howard. Bounces off a couple of hits. Down inside the 15. Shamar Stephen, excellent run stopper. Back up. Defensive lineman out of Connecticut made the tackle.
Howard has been impressive running. He's improving as a receiver. I think he's got a long way to go. Deshaun, keep an eye on Joshua Bellamy, number 11. They have a strategic group of plays for him in this tight red zone.
It's a triple collector. Water, Saint, water.
Lexus, what we learn on the track doesn't stay on the track. It just finds more street legal form.
Legend in the making, ready to dip and rip and dust the fool who'd bet against such a monster cool.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Lexus. By NFL Game Pass, replay every game this season. Go to NFL.com/Game Pass to start your free trial. And by Miller Lite, the original light beer. What a night we had last night as the guest of our buddy Mark Gannis. John and I had a chance to go to Wrigley Field last night. Sit in great seats down the third base line for Game 5 of the World Series at Wrigley Field. What a night that was. Year, part of their Super Bowl team, and he picked up about 5 on first down. Tracy Porter ran him out.
Well, Hillman had a 100-yard game last year against the Bears as a member of the Denver Broncos, and they need a big run from somebody. Adrian Peterson, known for making long runs, those days are over, at least for now. They need a big play from somebody.
Leonard Floyd, the rookie, you can see him getting better and better every week. Out of Georgia, he was the 9th player taken in this year's draft.
next Monday.
Checking college football scores more awesome. Checking the scores live on your TV or watching your team score on the same screen.
Stick his face in there and sell out. That time Harrison Smith just crossed his face and whipped Jordan Howard. Got to take care of the edges if you're a wide receiver.
Down at the 10-yard line. Jay Cutler, after 5 weeks out, sharp tonight.
That's a great call again by Dowell Loggins. It's a trap pass. They're going to pull the right guard, and they're going to fool Anthony Barr at linebacker and pop the ball to the tight end, Zach Miller, for a huge gain. They are mixing it up extremely well, and they are taking it to the Purple Rain defense big time. Can they finish a drive?
coaching staff. He's dealt with a lot of coaches during his time here in Chicago. In 8 years, he's seen many offensive coordinators come and go. Under head coach Lovie Smith, Jay worked with Ron Turner, Mike Martz, and Mike Tice as the coordinators. Only Martz was there for more than 1 year. And then when Mark Trestman was the head coach, Aaron Kromer the offensive coordinator for 2 years. Last year was Adam Gase. He left to go to Miami to be the head coach. So Dowell Loggins promoted. And I think that's a great move, John. A lot of continuity now. You know, Jay's had to deal with all these different systems and coaches. Now he gets to work for the second year in a row with a guy he really likes and respects. Jay told us he thinks the game plans are excellent from Dowell Loggins.
This is a very good offensive coaching staff, and he has a lot of confidence and respect for how hard they've worked, getting a lot of young players ready to play in a short period of time.
Kickoff returnable. Connor Barth set it down near the goal line. Cordero Patterson weaves out to the 23-yard line. The ball came out, went forward, and it's recovered by Charles Johnson of Minnesota.
Minnesota just cannot get out of their own way right now, and they're fortunate here. This ball is clearly out. You see the strip.
Nick Kwiatkowski.
Kwiatkowski, another draft choice of Ryan Pace out of West Virginia, strips that ball, and luckily for Minnesota, Charles Johnson's got it.
5 possessions, 5 punts. The last 4 3-and-outs. 51 yards of offense for Minnesota, 2 first downs midway through the second quarter. Sam Bradford short for Ronnie Hillman, swung down by Adrian Amos, second-year safety out of Penn State. The only player who started on opening day last year on defense who started in the same position this year on defense for Chicago. Lots of turnovers. They get younger.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about the injuries that the Vikings have had. How about the injuries on this Bear football team? But it's good to see Pernell McPhee back out there. At the bottom of the screen, he's a power rusher. He's going after TJ Clemmings. And Floyd at the top of the screen has been impressive again tonight.
On 2nd and 5, again a short throw. Bradford, there's the third first down of the night. It's Stephon Diggs out of bounds. Run out by Tracy Porter to the 42-yard line.
One of the things Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator of the Bears, does is he plays a bend but don't break defense with all these young Chicago Bears. He's going to make you possess the ball and complete passes, pass protect, avoid penalties. And so far the Vikings have been unable to sustain anything, but it's a bend don't break defense, and you're going to see a lot of that tonight.
After an 8-yard gain and a first down for Minnesota, Bradford's throw too high for Kyle Rudolph. Danny Trevathan had the coverage.
That's the first blitz I've seen tonight. Grayvon LeBlanc going to come off the right side. Last week, the Philadelphia Eagles hurt Minnesota bad with perimeter blitzes. And Vic Fangio, the ex-coordinator of the San Francisco 49ers, and his coaching staff deserve credit.